Folks, I am in my backyard. I am under a pretty good sized oak tree. And today is Sunday. There was a man who lived years ago whose name was Paul. He grew up and lived, and he could visit with a person named Peter. And he could see James. And he might have seen John. And there was another man that lived then, whose name was Jesus, who had been crucified, and God raised him from the dead. Folks, we live on earth, and a flood came upon this earth, and only 8 people survived. And God promised to never do that again. But God has made some other promises. And he made a promise to his son. And I'm talking about Jesus of Nazareth, the Son of the living God. Now, I don't know how I can be said to not be making things clear, because I know that Jesus of Nazareth is the Son of the living God. And I know that today there are many false teachers. And false teachers produce more false teachers. And if a false teacher encounters a true teacher, there will always be a conflict. The Apostle Paul had to preach the gospel, and he had to preach it to people. And the only hindrance that he really came up with was the Jews, and there was a mention of a coppersmith. So I don't know what Paul would encounter today, but it would not be the same thing he encountered over 2,000 years ago. God is not going to be mocked, friends. And God has chosen some people to do certain things. Just as he chose for his son to be the king over a nation and be the king of the Jews, God also is going to say and choose others to have a place in this kingdom. Jesus could not tell a woman, I can let your son sit at my right and my left, simply because Jesus knew better. And I am afraid that this may be, shocking to some of you, but there are more false teachers on the earth today preaching a false gospel than there has ever been. And some things are going to happen on this earth that no man can, change. So today, if you want to and will adhere to, be ye holy, for I am holy, then you will have heard the message. Jesus simply told some people, be ye perfect, as your heavenly Father is perfect. If you have no desire to be, then you won't. There's only 2 paths that anyone can take. One is narrow, and the other is wide. You will choose, and you will walk a path. Where you wind up will be where you walked. And that is true. Thank you.